There we go. Wow. That was before your time, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is probably about 80.
That's your spare bedroom.
It is, yeah. 325 West Pasadena. Those are, see the, right there are the phone machines. And we have 2662 LDS and 2662 JWS. And eventually we'd get 2662 RCC. But right now you can tell there's only two. And what?
You know, it's a good thing that went away. Can you realize how many phone machines with acronyms we'd have to have today?
Yeah.
2662 LGBT.
Well, eventually, I remember, I think it was in your time, eventually that became a program on a computer.
Yeah, we
where you could select
the Christian information system.
That's right, the Christian information system.
We put it all into one number and then developed the Christian information system. We called it the CIS.
Yes.
And
that's right.
And we ran that for a while, and then the
internet came along and killed it all. Yep. Yeah. But you literally could call one number and then choose the Roman Catholic or the Jehovah's Witness or the Mormon one. But this is before then. And on Sunday nights, that's me and Mike Beliveau. And we have a script in front of us. And each week, we would record a new message. And those things were popular. About 5 minutes long. And the Mormon missionaries, though they weren't supposed to, would call those things all the time. In fact, that meeting that you and I had with the missionary came about because of the phone lines. And remember this?
Yep, flying the
most amazing experience I've ever had.
Yep.
Meeting with a missionary, Spartan apartment. Was there anything in there other than that beat up couch that almost ate us?
Yep.
I mean, they were on folding chairs. There's nothing else in this room. And this missionary and his missionary friend.
And they were not paired.
They were not paired. They had to deceive their partners to get to meet with us. And we had spoken on the phone. So this wasn't our first communication. But they had some more questions to ask. And we got to a point where we answered all their questions.
Well, you'd been going through the story of Korah, Dathan and Abiram.
Yeah.
And that's when
they're not seeing what we're doing here, but if you know more missionaries, they have a badge, Elder so-and-so over here. And so imagine this if you can. There's a missionary, he's sitting in this folding chair. And Rich and I are over on this, like I said, a couch that our knees, there was... Getting out of it was pretty tough. We were young back then, so we managed it. But the missionary reaches down, he grabs his name badge, pulls it out, and tosses it across the room. He was sent home the next week. He didn't finish his mission. And that started because of what we're doing right here, where we are recording. I write up a new message each week, and you could leave your name and address, and we'd send tracts and stuff to you. And folks, at this point in time, I was making $400 a month. Now, we were living on $400 a month, and we lived in a little apartment. My wife worked; she's still working. But that's me and Mike Beliveau, 84, 85. Yeah, 1984, 1985, somewhere around there. In fact, you can see the book right here or so. I think that's the book of Abraham. That's one of the books on the book of Abraham, and there's my cover to quad over there. We had probably already been up to Salt Lake a few times at this point, and we're recording. And so we'd have conversations between Brigham Young and somebody else. And the most hilarious thing I ever remember, and it may have been this night, what? No matter how hard Mike tried, he could not say Wilford Woodruff. It kept coming. It kept getting Elmer Fudded. And you know how it is, you recording stuff, you start getting the giggles, and I don't know how long it took us to finally get that one done. Probably was not our best work ever. But yeah, that's me and Mike Belleville, mid-'80s. So we're talking coming up on 35 years ago. Yeah, that's how it all started. So let me minimize that there. So for the Reformed James White memes for 1689 teens, there's what's actually going on there. It'll be interesting to see what else is described of that. But that proves I had hair when this ministry started, and a lot of it, and a beard, and and big round glasses. So yeah, at least I had gotten rid of the 1970s things. At least I had finally gotten that. But you can see I was blind as a bat too. Those are pretty thick. But yep, that's. Did we finally throw those machines out? I hope so. Long time ago. Yeah, there you go. All right, so.